Myths are lies told to protect us. Myths are not stories created to entertain us. They were never meant to make sense. They were never meant to be questioned. Myths are lies told to protect us. Long before history was written, before truth was recorded and memory was trusted, humanity encountered something it was never prepared to understand. Something vast, something patient, something that did not announce itself as danger until it was already too late. Those who came before us learned a terrible lesson. Knowledge was not always power. Sometimes it was a sentence. They discovered that certain truths could not be held without consequence, that looking too closely at the structure of reality came at a cost the human mind was never designed to pay. And when they realized they could not erase what they had seen, they did the next best thing. They buried it. But truth does not disappear easily. It lingers, it leaks, it waits. So they disguised it. They turned reality into ritual. They turned memory into myth. They transformed warnings into legends and passed them down as stories, hoping time would dull their sharpest edges. Dragons were not monsters to be slain. They were boundaries never meant to be crossed. Curses were not spells or magic. They were consequences disguised as superstition. And the gods were not divine saviors watching from the skies. They were reminders etched into story of what happens when humans reach too far, ask too much, or refuse to look away. Every myth you have ever heard began as a truth that nearly destroyed someone. Every legend is a scar left behind by knowledge that demanded a price. That is why the stories change with every generation. That is why the details are inconsistent. That is why the endings are unclear, fragmented, and unfinished. Because clarity invites curiosity, and curiosity leads back to the same forbidden doors humanity was once desperate to seal. The ancients understood something we have forgotten. They knew that some doors once opened cannot be closed. And some questions do not come with answers, only consequences. So they lied, not to deceive us, but to slow us down. They softened the truth so it could survive without destroying us. They wrapped danger in symbolism, dressed terror as fiction, and trusted that future generations would